This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Shout out for my birthday, West End Ed on the Boston Pizza text line.
I like it.
Happy
West
birthday.
End, legend in the West End area because he's the only guy I know from the West End that has it in his nickname, West End Ed.
Yep.
Like, I'm not West End Joe. You know
Has
what I
a ring
mean?
to it, though.
It does.
But
Wow,
you don't
West
need
End
another
Ed.
nickname.
No, I don't even have one.
Big Slice.
Big Slice.
Oh,
got
Big
Big
Slice.
Slice.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I do.
And the Lurker. No, that was...
Yeah.
No.
That one didn't catch.
No.
Not
Catch.
after those charges got dismissed.
It
Yeah.
wasn't even on the table.
The Lurker never happened. It
No,
was a
no,
joke.
no.
It was a joke one morning because of Joe's TikTok account.
Yeah.
And how, well, I'm right there with you, Joe. We both have TikTok accounts, and we don't do anything on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So Vicky said someone who is on a social media platform but doesn't post is
A lurker.
a lurker. So I said I jokingly said, Joe, you should call yourself the Lurker 204 as your...
Change my handle. I'll be honest, I don't even lurk on TikTok. I
Yeah.
wouldn't even know how to use it properly outside of
Yeah, I
having
don't
an account.
either.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to, for sure.
And that, I mean, is it I think I know how TikTok works, but it's like Instagram stories, right? You're just blasting through stories?
Pretty much,
Like
yeah.
Reels?
Reels, yeah.
There's,
It's
there's
exactly
a lot
like
more
Reels.
to it, though. Like the creativity of people that are on TikTok putting content on, it
Yeah,
seems
but
a
you
little bit more than
Maybe
than a
when
reel.
it first started, but now you just see overlap. The same people posting on TikTok are posting the exact same thing on Reels.
Ah.
So,
Okay.
for the most part.
Okay.
All right.
So we could do that. And then we wouldn't be lurking. We'd be actually...
Post something?
So you take your story that I did on Reels,
Yeah.
and I just, like, jump over to the other platform and do it on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
There it is. Why don't we start doing
I
that?
can't do that. My first TikTok has to be special. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is yet, but
Something to do with soccer. You just told me off air you have not missed any of the World Cup games yet.
Two.
Oh, you've missed two
I've
of them?
only missed two
Wow.
out of them all.
This guy's
I
on
very
top
much
of it.
enjoy it.
It's not. I'm enjoying it too, but I don't watch that much of it. So it's nice that we have you here, Joe, on the show. You're
Mm-hmm.
a good guy, first of all, and secondly, you could cover off
be
all
honest,
the soccer angles.
I'm lurking. All my friends that are watching. I've got friends that were in Toronto for Game 1. They were lucky enough to get. I've got buddies in Game 2 in Vancouver that the tickets are at least $1,000 a piece.
Oof.
And they're going to see the Canada-Qatar game on Thursday, which is kind of neat.
I
But
mean, if you're a hardcore soccer fan, you want to experience that once in your life, I got to think.
I think even if you're just into having a good time, a celebration right now in this country, it's a great vibe. Even if you don't get into the stadium, like with the thousands of people watching
Yeah.
it'd be a good spectacle.
There is an angle out there that the Canadian fans need to get louder because apparently Bosnia-Herzegovina, their fans, there were less of them, but they were way louder than the Canadian fans at the last game.
Yeah.
We're such a modest bunch.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Well, there wasn't a lot going on in Game 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get them revved up. I mean, they got the tie, but
You just
they
had
were
some
coming
Bomber
from
fans
behind.
down there.
We were coming from behind.
Yeah, and
Right?
that's soccer crowd too. That maybe Canada needs more experience with these World Cup events and
Totally.
just singing in the whole time in the crowd like a lot of these other countries do.
Yeah, we don't do that, do we?
Soccer's just not as big here. We're just
True.
kind of getting into it.
That's
so
a good way to put it.
these countries have been playing the game and loving the game for a lot longer.
Yeah, if you go to one, like you went to Qatar, okay, they're playing on Thursday, they have a song.
Yeah.
They sing it all game.
whole game.
90 minutes.
See, that's what
Canada, we're going, what the hell? What are we going to pick here? Like, there's probably a survey, then there's a contest.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
right.
You gotta, we never got to that?
It's just might as well go for a
Survey.
soda by Kim Mitchell.
Yeah. What song?
We got to do a study to
A
find a
study,
song.
federal government study put it to see what song we're going to use.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Got something to say?
Okay, I'll say it.
Well, you should probably call the bone phone and let her rip.
It actually feels nice to finally say it out loud.
780-BONE.
Okay, so Pipeline Road, it's 5:30, and it is lined up all the way to Route 90 again. You know what would be a great thing for the Bone Phone, for the morning show? You should have people on from, like, the city or the province and ask them the tough questions.
On it.
Say, hey, what the is with Pipeline, and why don't you close that light and make people go left or right? Just get it done with already. Every other city in this country can do it, but not Winnipeg, because we might make someone drive an extra 3 minutes to get home. Oh, my God.
Yeah, yet another day, another pipeline complaint.
Somebody did say on the Boston Pizza text line, I'd like to tell you it was the last time pipeline came up, but that was on Friday. This is a couple of times earlier that one of the suggestions may be that the perimeter set of lights, east and west, stay on a little longer before you change lights. Depending on how, I don't know what the time limit is on the lights, but they figure if they let a few more cars through at a time because those lights are a little longer, it might help alleviate that. That's not the bigger problem.
Yeah.
We know that, but
Did we ever figure out, is it city or provincial? I thought some people were saying it was provincial, but
provincial.
I don't know.
Because it's perimeter. Makes it provincial.
I believe
Right.
so. Yeah.
But if they hear that call, I don't think they're going to be accepting our invitation to come in and be.
Let's get the wrong guy on
Yeah.
the air.
Well, he made his point. I think that's
Yeah.
all that really happens. An interview isn't going to change anything. I
That's
think
right.
everybody's saying the same thing in that area. There has to be something.
And as we well know, we say it over and over, the bone phone makes things happen. Mm-hmm. It does.
Got to put it out there to the universe.
You mentioned the length of lights, Joe, when you were chatting about pipeline. Well, Hot Dog Guy fired up about a particular or a certain intersection and the length of the lights.
So I'm at the intersection of Sterling Lyon and Kenniston, and I'm going west,
Uh-huh.
and the light turns green. I'm the third car in line.
Yep.
I didn't even make it through the set of lights because it was like 5 seconds of green, and then it turned red again.
Yep.
Come on, what the is that? You got a huge lineup. This is a major intersection, and you got the light going for 5 seconds, and then it turns red? Come on, give your heads a shake. Let's go. Let's get a better lighting system going in the city.
Yeah, that one's been around for a while now. That it is really only, he's not even over exaggerating. It's like 2-3 cars. That's it.
Oh,
a lot
that
of
drives
times.
me crazy. When there's for me, it's going down Fermor, so I'm going west back to Transcona, that intersection at Lage, and I'm like, why isn't that green longer? Only a few cars got through. It's rush hour. Let's go.
And here's the thing. He's not even talking about a turning lane. He's talking going straight
Yeah.
through Kenniston from Sterling Line. So
Crazy. We had all that, was it sewage that spilled during that storm last
Yeah.
week?
in the rivers?
Yeah.
Yep.
Guilty. He is not very happy about it.
I'm so pissed off. I just heard about the 8 billion liters of raw sewage or whatever it was. Oops, 18 hours later. Now, First Nation should be suing the city. Wob, do you agree? Yeah, you do, because it's your capital city. Gillingham, sorry, right? Great guy. I think you're doing amazing things, but you're not doing enough there. If the city and all its staff can't monitor these stations, then they should be sued. That's going to make everybody really want to come to my lake this weekend, right? You know what I mean? Enough is enough of doing this to Lake Winnipeg. Full stop.
Okay, guilty. Yep.
Call him Spilty this week. No, he was very adamant about that when that story.
Because how
broke
do you
last week.
reverse that? You can't clean that water.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And it's not the first time we've had something like that happen.
No, and it won't be the last
Well,
time,
aren't they
sure.
fixing one of the water stations, right?
Yeah.
A big, isn't
Yeah.
like a $500 million project?
You can't be happy for Nick Ehlers without wanting to fire Chevy. I think that's how it goes in the city of Winnipeg for Jets fans.
Hey, congrats to Nick Ehlers. Went from getting less ice time than Mason Appleton in the playoffs to winning the Stanley Cup and scoring a bunch of goals, getting was just kicking ass. The Vikings fired their GM after, or the ownership fired the GM, I guess, after Seattle won the Super Bowl for letting that guy go. So, shoot, maybe we should see some change here. So, congrats to Ehlers and fire Chevy. Thank you.
Ehlers was very classy in his post-game remarks last night. Talked about what Winnipeg meant to him.
That clip on our Facebook page, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I threw it up very early this morning. I know my buddies were. It's a popular thing to do when a former member of your favorite hockey team wins a Stanley Cup somewhere else. You start talking about how much did he have a big enough role with the Jets, blah blah. So those things are going to happen. But I think we can all be happy for Ehlers. Really good guy,
Yeah,
classy guy.
was a very good guy. Still remember the stories of how he would just pop up onto an ODR and skate with some of the kids out there at random, like in River Heights or another area. That was always cool.
Yeah. Old Eddie. We'll wrap with Old Eddie today. And he's, typically got some pretty interesting thoughts.
Came up with this fabulous idea, and I thought I'd pass it on to you. In 27 years and 10 days, I'll be 100. But aside from that, AC/DC. That's my sister's, my caregiver. Okie dokie.
All right. So in 27 years, he'll be 100.
27 and a half, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And what was the AC/DC part?
He loves AC/DC.
That's his band.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. You just play AC/DC. Keeps him alive. That's his bloodline, I'm guessing. Old Eddie, whatever it takes.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Dave Grohl, former Nirvana drummer, of course. We just had the Grohl Call in there, baby. Do we got people like asking what that word? Sometimes when we play a Grohl Call, we'll get a few text messages.
Well, there are a few people who don't have it correct. I don't know if it's an autocorrect thing, but it's toy. Toy was the word. T-O-Y.
T-O-Y.
Still got time to use it with your first and last name, 762-555.
Mm-hmm. Could be on the bus to Regina to see Foo Fighters. Somebody stopped by. I was out for Lemonade Stands for Hope on the weekend at Assiniboine Park, and somebody asked me what the hotel looks like.
Looks good.
They're like, I'll enter this contest for a free trip, but I got to make sure the amenities are just right.
You guys aren't staying at a dirtbag hotel, are you? No, of course not.
It's a fair question.
Yeah.
Because usually, if anybody has traveled on a bus to Saskatchewan, it usually involves Labor Day. And they run out of places because it gets packed up. So sometimes you're like staying in Moose Jaw, which is down the road a little bit, right? But no, this hotel's right in Regina. It's great. You're not going to be spending enough time in your hotel room anyway, but this is good.
It would have been funny if we got one of those motels.
Yeah, like Bob's Motel in Marina.
Yeah.
And there's no water around you.
And Marina.
Vibrating beds.
You gotta have the marina in there.
Where the door, there's no lobby, right? You go
right onto the street.
Yeah, right. You got your own entrance.
Your own entrance to your room.
It's like some scene out of Better Call Saul or something, right? Like,
or every horror movie you've ever seen in your life. Yeah.
Do you want two-story motel or one-story? Because the two-story motel is always where they stay.
Now, what's the ideal? Do you want to be on the first story or the second story?
I think second. If you're staying in a motel, you want to be floor 2.
Yeah. You can look out over the parking lot.
You don't hear everybody walking either on top of you, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
And the motels are always the ones with the outdated signage. We have cable. We have
free HBO.
Yeah. Like, they don't change that sign since the 80s.
Yeah. And the vending machine is right tucked in conveniently by the stairwell in the middle of the hallway. So you have to get out your door, go down the hallway to get to the vending machine. Not an ice machine, just a vending machine.
But no, that is not where we're staying. We
should for the fun of it.
You know what? For another trip, we'll have to find a motel to stay at.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Here's what's trending with Philly Joe and Vicky.
A few things from the weekend. Michael officially surpassed Bohemian Rhapsody to become the highest-grossing biopic of all time. Film critic Gene Shalit passed away this weekend at the age of 100. He was back in the 70s and 80s, the big film critic guy?
Oh, yeah, and he had that super-sized mustache.
He looked like a cartoon character.
That guy.
Yosemite Sam.
Yeah.
Without the hat, because he had the hair.
Yeah, and this is kind of strange. Rod Stewart is getting backlash for going to a World Cup game in Boston hours after abruptly canceling a concert in California for health reasons.
Quote, health health reasons.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, apparently he got laryngitis or something, but then posted about him and his sons on a private jet flying over to the game.
Oh, they were in a suite, like a private box up there, and he was dressed like he was going to perform at a concert.
Yeah.
Like he's got white pants
What are
on,
you doing?
a white belt. He's got a white, like gauzy type of dress shirt on, which is unbuttoned, like to the chest, and he's got this blue blazer on, and
Yeah.
he's up there singing. Meanwhile, Rod's at that age, he probably doesn't fully understand social media like me.
Yeah.
And he's going,
Totally.
well, I'll just cancel the concert in Boston and we'll just move on our merry way to the
it'll
game.
know.
He's such an old school celebrity that, he doesn't realize this
Yes.
stuff can be tracked.
Who knew that a performer at that level could basically call in sick
Yeah.
and go to an right?
Totally.
Like you can't call in sick when it's a concert,
Yeah.
Rod, and people have tickets to
come
go
on
to
now.
soccer.
At least put on a wig or something.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. And remember last week we were kind of wondering how the Knicks handles all the celebrities that want tickets.
The NBA final, which
Yeah.
the Knicks won over the weekend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And how they prioritize who gets tickets, etc. Turns out a lot of celebrities, and this was a shock to me, but maybe people know this already, they were given free tickets to those games.
The celebrities
Yeah.
were because Ben Stiller kind of let
Kind
out,
of outed
let
it,
out
hey?
that information, and he took some heat. Some of the celebrities, what the hell are you doing?
Yep.
Yeah.
So people who can afford it most get them for free. Isn't
Exactly.
that
Did
a
you
wacky
see-
world we live in?
Did you see how many of them were in San Antonio? I mean, they can afford to do the traveling, but
Stiller was in the dressing room partying with the Knicks. There was one other celeb in there with him.
Timothy Chalamet
Yeah.
couldn't get in there. He's
Oh.
underage. No, I don't know. He looks it.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
You know what? That pretty much seems to be the forecast every day. Though.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, windy, and maybe some rain. You
Yeah.
don't know for sure.
No heat, like not no big heat this week though. From what I was,
I think it stays consistently around the 21
Yeah.
mark all the way, doesn't it? Till the end of the month, I think they're
Looks
calling
like
for
it. This is the spring weather that we missed out on. It's kind of a flip-flop.
we totally skipped spring, went into a heat wave,
Yeah.
then into a rain for
Yeah.
a few days, big storm, and now back into some
Don't tell
spring.
your plants or your trees or your grass, though, because, it's booming. Everything's, out there still. Seed.
Green.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, my
Sure.
grass. It looks like a golf course. I cut it yesterday.
Yeah.
It's so green.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing about the rain, and I think we can all agree, okay, that's good for a while now.
Yeah.
Let's get some sun and some heat, but it blew. Everything's blooming. The grass is green. It's
Great
nice.
for allergies still. Here we are in mid-June. Where's the reactant?
It's a first we didn't get spring, now it's a never-ending spring, it
Yeah.
seems. Yeah.
How are the allergies lately?
Not
So
great.
they're bad. Yeah, you too, Vicky?
I'm taking
I don't know.
reactant
Yeah.
like it's a multivitamin.
So, no more NBA. That's done.
Yeah.
The NHL's done.
Yeah, what are you guys going to do with yourselves?
Well, the World Cup is a big one. That's
Sure.
Thank God, or we might go into withdrawal.
I'd have to talk to your families.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy
Nope.
soccer, so it's not hard when there's 4 games in a day
Yeah.
right now. But for people that don't like soccer, what do you move to now? Baseball, I guess? Baseball's still on?
The Bombers.
The Bombers are on a bye this week, right?
So Vicky kind of asked me what shows, because I said
Yeah.
it's time to get on some shows that I've been falling behind on. I'm thinking that Cape Fear.
Yeah,
Sure.
I have
Javier
that on the
Bardem.
list.
Javier Bardem.
Looks scary.
Right, the studio. You
So
guys
good.
both do the studio.
Yeah.
With Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
And you highly recommend it.
Excellent. It's just very slick and well done. It's just shot in a cool way, but it's hilarious as well. Great writing and acting.
Yeah.
And then there's one that I sort of, you guys are both big fans of. Another show. I forget something about a chair.
The chair.
The Chair Company.
Chair.
That one.
The chair.
I forgot about that one. That was so long
Yeah, I don't
ago.
know if it comes back or not. It could have been a one-off, right?
No, it's coming back for a second season. It got renewed. That one, it's a polarizing one. You either like it or you don't, because it's a very specific
Yes.
type of humor.
I liked it.
Yeah, loved it.
I have to watch The Bear when it comes out in another week, though. So
Yeah.
What
I've
about
already
Naked
got-
and Afraid? That's another one that I thought. I've never watched that show.
Yeah, they're a bunch of countries competing this season. I saw some commercials.
It's doing well, seems like that show.
I prefer Alone, which starts this week too.
Naked and Alone?
No, they're fully clothed and alone.
How do you identify what country you're with from Naked and Afraid or whatever it's called? Like, you're not wearing a banner, you're not wearing a pin, I don't think.
How do you know?
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
J-Dog on the Boston Pizza text line says that's me when I'm trying to figure out someone else's shower, naked and afraid. It's true, though. Even like hotel or if you're staying at a friend's house, the shower knobs, like what? Like some of them are a little...
What's hot, what's cold,
yes,
yeah.
It can be... You're standing there trying to figure out the knobs, and if you go to cold, and then you're, what the hell?
No kidding. Unless you're a plumber or somebody that sells like bathroom supplies and kits and that kind of stuff, how are you supposed to know?
Yeah.
Right? Or if the head doesn't move, like you're walking in there, untested water.
Yeah.
Right? Like find out the hard way.
Or to change it from the tub to the shower portion. Sometimes the knob is not where you think it's going to be.
I'll scope that out before I'm naked. Like that's one of the first things I do.
Yeah?
Go in there, make sure the shower curtain doesn't stink, and then deal with the handles on the shower.
Doesn't stink.
Sometimes you get a stinky shower curtain.
Oh.
It's just one of those things.
You don't see a lot of curtains nowadays, and maybe for that reason.
Hotels.
Usually,
Hotels is where you get a curtain.
Yeah. No, I'm saying most hotels don't have the curtains anymore.
Glass now.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a lot more glass.
I'll tell you how far it's come because years ago, I remember when we used to stay in hotels, it was just to put as many buckets of ice in there with beer. No one used the shower. It was like, that's where the beer's going.
That's right.
But yes, priorities have changed.
I mean, is anyone taking a bath in a hotel room? Like after a long day, you go into I think that's kind of gross.
Not me. Unless it's one of those, you got
Jacuzzi
one of those.
Tubs.
Yeah, one of those jacuzzi
I guess
tubs.
so.
Then you got to enjoy that, but not in your... Who can fit in one of those little tubs in a shower now?
Not I.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Got the camper back in the driveway like a lot of people. We're a little late on this. There's a lot of campers and a lot of driveways now. Those who have...
Campers and boats,
Boats, too.
Boats in the driveways, and it was high pressure. It's always more pressure when there's a lot of neighbors out doing yard work, and you got to back the camper up into the driveway. You can't screw it up. It can't take a long time in those moments. I got right out with it. I nailed it. First,
did you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
There's been times where it's like, oh my god, it's just not working today, right? And then my wife and I get into a fight because it's like, you're telling me to go left. Like, there's no camping without arguing with your family. So anyway, though. Got it right in the driveway, no problem.
Is it a hitch, like you attach it to your truck?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got the blocks up at the wheels, and that's...
it's got to all be ready, Joe.
That's the proud moment. I see it with my neighbor every once in a while. Once you park it, you know you've done your best, right, to park it, and then you see where the blocks go in there by the tires. Then there's that proud moment, hands on the hips, chest out, and you're going, now we're ready to hook it up in a week and get it out of town.
Now, do you have to, like, pop it up and air it out? Like, what's the process?
Like a hybrid hard cover, so it's got, on the ends, it has extensions that come out.
Okay, yeah.
Where you sleep. So there's the sleepers there, and then there's also some sleeping. It's just it's an 18-footer. It's a pretty small camper, but it does the job for us.
Yeah, better than a tent.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, when you go camping, I'm just bringing this up because I just scrolled past this recipe on Facebook. Have you ever made a campfire banana split? Or sometimes they call them a banana boat. You put a banana in tin foil and put like chocolate and all kinds of stuff inside so it melts over the fire.
I remember this. We don't do that. Like, we'll do the s'mores.
A cooked banana, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it gets
ice cream.
all mushy and there's like chocolate and everything like that. And
right.
I guess you eat it.
I never did that as a kid.
I feel
Looks
like
amazing.
we made those on a school trip at some point.
Yeah. I
Like
have a vague
outdoor ed.
recollection when I was a kid of once one of the moms on a camping trip made it.
I'll tell you, if there was tin foil over a campfire when I was out and about camping, it had nothing to do with bananas. It was like, you'd be Well,
Wait, what?
knives and forks.
Oh, hot knives.
Yes. Back in the day.
Heroin?
But no, that's one I'd like to try. So you got a banana.
Yeah.
You got chocolate.
This says you top the banana with marshmallows, a Hershey's chocolate bar, and trail mix to, I guess, give it a little texture
Crunch.
to it and crunch.
And would the banana stay in the peels so it doesn't get all just
No.
melt everywhere?
No, I think that's what the tin foil's for, to
It
contain
holds it all, and then you're
and
basically
heat it up.
eating a
That's
tin
a
foil.
mess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's
could be.
messy, but it sounds
It
good.
stands a chance to be messy, but it sounds really good.
I can't do mushy bananas. That's where it ends for me.
Yeah.
Like even if it's because it's cooked, you don't
Cooked,
like.
yeah. I can't see
The
it.
trail mix doesn't save it for you.
No, well, I like trail mix, but I don't know. I was a s'mores guy.
Yeah.
Same thing, but this sounds interesting.
We've gotten into trying s'mores with different kinds of chocolate bars, not
So
just the
good.
straight chocolate.
Yeah.
So you like Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yes, the
or-
banana stays
Caramel
in the
bars are
peel,
good?
apparently.
Oh, okay.
Phil was right, yeah.
So that keeps it together more so.
I guess
You're
so, yeah.
Spooning it out of the peel.
Yeah, I guess there's different ways people do it, so that's an option.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try it out this summer.
There's other people saying for people like me that don't like a mushy banana, you can also cook the other stuff, then use a banana.
A hard
Oh,
banana.
A hard banana. I like that idea.
Joe likes a firm banana
Yes, I do. Yeah.
and hot knifing around the fire.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
The average time for this to happen for a person is between 1 and 2 p.m. The average time for this to happen is between 1 to 2 p.m. It's not lunch, okay? It's not
Okay.
like people going for a late lunch. It's got nothing to do with food.
I can't wait that long.
I'll
to
give
have
you
lunch.
a clue early.
1 and 2
Starving.
p.m.
Okay, 780 City. Good morning. You're on the air. Do you have a guess for us?
Hi, good morning. I'm going to need a lifeline. I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Philly, Vicky, or the Boston Pizza text line?
Let's go Philly.
How about a nap?
Siesta.
Good answer, but no. No.
Especially on the weekend. Maybe you've been doing something in the morning and you the coach.
Well, don't cut out Monday to Friday either.
Good morning, City, for Creed tickets and a package from Superlube Auto Centers. Go ahead with your guess.
Okay, well, that was my guess, nap time, so I guess I'll have to take a lifeline.
Philly, Vicky, or the text line?
Well, let's go Red Dragon.
Back to back. Okay.
The average time for this to happen is between 1 and 2 p.m.
Let's say call your partner at work and see how their day's going.
No, that's good.
So I had nothing there.
It's
not a
that's
bad
a
answer.
tough one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing between those hours?
Did you get a lot of texts from Stacy between those times? You see, it's halfway through the day. Could work.
Yeah, some kind of
Makes sense,
communication
yeah.
usually exists
Not
throughout
a bad
day.
answer.
Yeah.
Texting about dinner tonight or like
Yeah.
later
Yeah.
plans. That makes sense.
Definitely. Good morning, City.
Is it go for a walk?
No, not go for a walk.
That's a good guess. Thanks for playing. Creed tickets up for grabs, as well as a package from Super Lube. Good morning, City.
Hey, good morning. I'm going to go with a big old yawn.
No, not yawning. Good
That's
call.
A good one. Especially if you've had a big lunch.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you have a busy afternoon,
Bit of a crash there.
it's nice
maybe.
to keep the lunch light. Mm-hmm. Good morning, City. You're on the air. Go ahead with your guess.
Good morning. What about a good poop?
Good poop. No.
What about a bad poop?
Nope, not that one either. The average time for
Let's
this
get
to
them
happen
both.
is
Yeah,
between...
I just want to get it off the table completely.
Well, after lunch, you never know. The
Well, those
average
stalls
time
are
for
busy.
this to happen is between 1 and 2 p.m.
780 City, 780 2484. Completely useless question. You're up next. Go ahead with your guess.
Oh, that was my guess. Vicky?
What about like a second cup of coffee?
No,
That's
not a
excellent.
coffee
Okay,
break.
get through the afternoon? No?
In
Okay.
the afternooner.
This is checking something.
Checking something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good morning, City.
Let's go checking like your messages or your emails.
No. The average time
Okay.
for this to happen for people, for whatever reason, is between 1 and 2 p.m.
Is it something Vicky would do?
I don't think so.
What about me?
I don't think so.
All right.
I can't say for sure.
But you don't think I would do this?
No.
Or Vicky?
I've done it.
Oh,
I'm sure
regularly?
you guys have done it. No, I don't do it regularly, but I would think you guys do it as well. You would do it at some point in the day. It just seems the average time happens to be this, between 1 and 2, like after lunch.
Hi, City.
Hey, good morning. PB4 here.
Oh,
PB4.
We don't hear
PB4.
PB4 as
Four
much as 3.
4 gets through more. No, PB4 and 3 are pretty much neck and neck. It's 1 and 2. Those are like those Pokemon cards, worth a lot of money. PB1 and 2. You don't see them.
All right, PB4. You got a guess?
I'm like the holographic Charizard of 92 City.
There you go.
That's what Joe was going to say. That's his favorite.
You took the words right out of his mouth.
The Charles Guard, or whatever that was.
Charizard?
Charizard?
My kids used to do it, so
Okay.
I know who Charizard is.
Charizard?
I didn't even get it right.
Yeah. It's all good. I'm going to go with the text line. Seems like no one does that enough.
Okay.
That's true.
All right, the first one I see has already been guessed. Stretch is the most recent one other than...
It's not Stretch. No. No.
All right. You guys have a good one.
You too. So you're checking something, okay? And in today's world, it's probably a good thing to check. It's not the news. It's something else. You're checking this on your phone, probably.
I have a guess, but I'm not sure if it's the one. Hi, City.
Hey, is it check the weather?
Not the weather.
Oh, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
No.
Okay. It's not the news. It's not the weather.
It's a good thing to check this. Hi, City.
Good morning. He's company this Monday morning.
Yeah, no doubt.
it's a tough
I was
one.
going to say weather too because it's been crazy lately, but I have to go with the lifeline.
Yeah, Philly, Vicky, or the text line.
Let's go Philly. Please have the answer.
Bank activity?
Whoa,
the man is Mr. June for a reason. Checking your bank activity, bank balance. Did this bill come out? Did this cost me that much for lunch? Yeah, apparently we check our banking stuff between 1 and 2 most days. That's the average time for people to do it.
The reason it popped into my head is I'll do things. I don't check it very often, but I do things throughout a day. And my wife's like, "Hey, did you just we've been scammed a couple times."
Yes.
So she gets those notifications like, "Did you just
Apparently
transfer
you
money?"
should check it daily.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow,
because
that's
of
awesome.
that. Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Mr. June
continues. What a run.
Is blossoming this month, I'm telling you, just like the flowers.
Cute.
What's your name?
It's Arlene.
Arlene, congratulations. You got Creed
Thank you,
tickets and that Super Lube package. Hang on.
That's awesome.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
You're telling me there's news involving would it have been an 80s TV show or 90s? 80s.
I think 80s probably. Yeah, the mom from Alf, Ann Sheedon, I think her name was. She just passed away. We were just kind of reminiscing off air about the show Alf.
What a show.
What a show.
Yeah.
What a
Puppet.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With actors.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I rewatched it, I don't know, maybe like 6 years ago or something like that. And it's better writing than you would expect for a show about a puppet. But apparently everyone, the guy who voiced Alf, everyone hated him. He was such a toxic dude. And so you'd expect it to be like a friendly cast. Everyone gets along. It's a puppet show. And
Not so
apparently
much.
everyone hated each other. Yeah. Or at least that guy.
He was supposedly an alien. That was the deal.
Yeah. From Melmac, I think.
Melmac.
Yeah. And he liked to eat cats.
Eat cat? Well, wasn't that his whole diet? Cats?
I think so.
Kind of dark. Like, that's a bit of a dark twist.
There must have been, he must have started eating people food at one point.
Yeah. I think that was the whole idea, that he was, not trying to be an alien to eat cats,
Yeah.
right? So they were feeding them.
And I think the family had a cat, and that was always kind
Yes.
of one of the storylines going.
I got a clip here. He's got a kitten in his hands, and he's
Oh,
got
geez.
a sandwich bread out and everything. He's ready to eat it. Here, let's see if I can make this happen.
So, any last meows? Huh? No? Then I'll see you in a few days.
Hard to digest, I guess.
You're kind of small, aren't you?
It's like a
Well,
kitten.
at least you won't claw so much going down.
Oh,
hey,
geez,
that's
this is so dark.
That's what I mean. It's a little dark. I don't know if he wound up. I think he started to feel bad because it's so funny.
I
though.
think
got
he's like the Trix rabbit. He almost gets close to eating it, but never gets to follow through.
That
Yeah.
show's quite creepy.
Yeah.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast. Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicky.
The average time of day for a person to check their online banking is between 1 and 2
p.m., yeah.
Are you guys daily online bank checking people?
No, I guess it's probably a good idea just with all the scammers out there and everything like that. Couldn't hurt. But I think that's that after lunch thing. You're looking for an excuse before you get back to work. Like, oh, maybe I'll check my bank statement. You're checking on your phone.
I usually check once a day for something. Like a transfer, maybe I've made an e-transfer or something along that lines.
And your bank will get a hold of you if something weird is going on.
Well,
sometimes.
you can hook up notifications on your bank app anyway, right? Every time you use your card, it will send you the email. Like, you don't even need to ask a restaurant or something for receipts anymore.
That's right.
So that helps a lot.
Yeah, exactly. If you're trying to avoid, and unfortunately, it's way too common, these scams people are getting hit with. So probably a good idea to be keeping an eye on that online banking. The Carolina Hurricanes are Stanley Cup champions. Lots of storylines. That's the problem when the team wins a Stanley Cup. There's so many storylines that sometimes they get lost in the shuffle, like a few of the storylines. Like, for example, we've been talking about it all morning, but we didn't even bring up this backup goalie, Brandon Bussey, who came in the middle of the series and was fantastic and a really well-spoken guy.
Undrafted and bonked around in the minors and that and got his shot and was the first to credit Freddie Anderson, the
starter.
goalie, the starter, and his coach, which Rod Brindamore is the first coach and player to win a Stanley Cup in since the 50s.
Wow.
I can't even tell you the name of the dude that did it before him.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing accomplishment.
That's right. And the fellas were so happy for Freddie Anderson. It was really cool to see. But you got Stahl and Jarvis and Joe. You mentioned Brindamore. I was waiting for Seth Jarvis's pals to get past the Stanley Cup when they were giving it to all the players.
Yeah.
Because they find their way in there.
They were thinking, they're probably, can someone give us the cup? There's an interview, by the way, Ehlers, who was super respectful, actually emotional about his time in Winnipeg. So that interview is up on our socials. And so is the one of Seth Jarvis and his buddies. So if you want to have a look at either one of those, they're on our Facebook page. Winnipeg is ranked the nicest airport. Is it nicest or just most efficient?
Number one airport in Canada with just customer experience, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so number one in Winnipeg, 165 worldwide.
Yeah, this was a worldwide airport thing, so we didn't rank super well. I mean, there's a lot of competition around the world.
I think the key is there's not a lot to do at our airport, so you can't really screw too many things up if there's not a lot to do, really, right?
Yeah.
And it's fast to navigate.
You got a few you said, Vicky, you're not getting winded running from one end of it to another to catch your next flight,
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So they should stick with nicest in Canada and avoid the 165th in the world as far as, if they're going to put a sign up.
That's right.
There's no one puts up that we're 165th in the world.
Yeah,
That's
number one in Canada, if you
better.
don't have to put
Sounds
it
better.
in context, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop at the one. Number one, and then just leave out or white out the 6'5".
No, 6'5". That's right. Pipeline. It is quickly becoming the most popular call that's at the perimeter that we get on the bone phone.
You know how we mentioned earlier, too, that a few people had suggested elongating the light times if you're going east-west? Well, somebody said it's at the max time. I didn't even know there was a max time you could set for a traffic light.
Huh.
That's interesting, eh?
Always get great information on the text line. And finally, I flawlessly parked my camper in my driveway yesterday.
Let's give him a hand.
Can I have one? Because
the
I know
neighbors aren't. The neighbors are all looking.
I should get one from the neighbors. Because let me tell you, a lot of people out there go, what are you talking about? This happens every day. But I pulled in, and there was lots of neighbors out doing things in the yard. So that's pressure right there.
Yeah.
You can't screw it. And then there was a guy waiting to go by, on my bay.
Oh, that's pressure.
That amps it up even more. But I backed it in, boom, quick, done.
One question. Is there enough width on the side of getting out of the camper on the driveway that you can still cut your grass with your lawnmower? The lawnmower without bonking something.
Yes, there is.
Attaboy, that's a pro.
Go.
That's what we learned today.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.